I want to tell the story of the first book in the Wheel of Time book series by Robert Jordan. It's called The Eye of the World. Now, just today, I had a copy of it, and I convinced my buddy to try reading this book. And I dropped it off at his house. And it just got me thinking about, I kind of want to tell the story, but I won't give away the ending. But it's such an amazing story. I want to tell some details about it. So basically, there's a prologue. And it happens thousands of years before the Wheel of Time book series takes place. And there's this guy named Luz Theron Telamon. And he has a big war. And he's sort of like one of the top generals. They called him the Dragon. He was so good at throwing lightning bolts and stuff. But he's having a meeting. Unfortunately, he's gone mad. And one of the generals from the bad guy's side, sort of the war's over, and he does him a visit, just man-to-man chat. And basically this guy's gone mad, Luz Theron Telamon, by accident. And he does some move to him, some energy move. He's like, this is gonna hurt, but you're gonna have clarity right next. And so he's screams in pain, but then he's like, it's like they gave him smelling salts type of thing. They were passed out. He did some crazy move to him. He's he used pain to shock him out of it. And now he's lucid again, sort of like that. So he's like, this is going to hurt, but then you're going to know what's going on around us right now. And he does it to him. And then he comes to, and he sees that he's murdered his wife by accident in a mad rage. And what he does is, he basically does a Japanese kamikaze energy move. He turns himself into a mountain. And it's also this guy's dead now. He just brought a mountain on top of himself and he did not survive it. He just smashed it on himself. This is his exit move. He is the mountain now. And the bad guy sees he's about to do this, escapes. And this is how the story starts. The dragon before fucked it up bad. Now, chapter 1, it always starts with the wind. Robert Jordan gives a description of the setting, and it always starts with the wind. And he always says, the wind was not the beginning. There are neither beginnings nor endings to the turning of the wheel of time, but the wind was a beginning. So he sets this scene with a setting with the winds. Chapter 1, first thing. And we meet Randolph Thor with his adopted father. They're shepherds for some sheep. They live near a village. They're just living a country life. And then at nighttime, some big baddies come try to assassinate him. Now, it turns out Rand's adopted father found him at Dragon Mount as a baby in a war. Nobody around. So he adopted him. But his adopted dad has been to war, and somehow he has a blade master's sword with the heron mark on the blade. So Rand knows about it. There's a big fight. His adopted dad might get wounded or something. He's like, I got to do the sword move. I know we have it. He busts it out, wins the day. Now he's got to try his injured pop through the woods quietly to town, to the village, to try to get this guy some help. He seems like he's wounded. He needs some medical attention type of stuff. But it's medieval times, but there's a wisdom who should know all the herbs nearby. And then maybe there's a town doctor type of guy for a really stitch you up set of bone. There's some help to be found there. So he's got to get his pops back there. He's going through the woods quiet, because there could be more freaky creatures around. Now he makes it back to the village intact. There's a battle there too, but all those freaky guys left. Now they start a mission. There's this lady in town who can do energy work, and she has a bodyguard named a warder named Lynn. And they're like, we got here just in time. We were pretty sure some bad guys were about to show up. And Lynn did his bodyguard thing and probably pretty much saved the village, kicked them all out. But now they're like, they could come with more soon, whenever, right now. So they all saddle up, hop on a horse, time to boogie. They know who they were looking for. Ran two of his friends, and there's these two chicks who might be able to learn how to do the energy work stuff that she does. So she's like, if you want to come learn, you can come with us as well. But they're looking for these three guys. They want to murder them bad. And we got to go. And it's going to be dangerous. And so two ladies go with them. They're like, I want to go to that energy lady work school. This lady seems pretty cool. She knows some things. They're ready to go out of the village and confront the world. But man, it got dangerous fast. So they go and go. And there is some hot pursuit. The lady, energy work lady, she does a mist. She calls a mist into the area. And they're able to sneak around a little more. But then they end up in a ruined city called Errett Hall. And you do not want to be in Errett Hall anytime. And at nighttime, there's a gross mist called Maserdar. And if it touches you, buddy, you are dead. So even the bad guys are a little hesitant to chase them in there. But they're like, we got to spend the rest of the night in here sort of hiding out. But don't go near this fucking mist. Now, the three guys, this is now a trap. Matt gets himself into trouble, steals a ruby knife. The day breaks. It's a sprint to the river. They all get split up. And that's how the tale of the Wheel of Time book series starts with book 1, The Eye of the World by Robert Jordan.